Hey everyone! So if you're new here, my name's Erin. I'm a dancer. I'm currently dancing with a crew on here called K-Era. We do K-pop dance covers and other things. You can check us out if you want. I'll link down below so you guys can kind of see everything we kind of get up to. Originally, I was on YouTube just making sort of like lyric videos and line distribution videos, and then it kind of moved forward to reaction videos, and then I think it took the step into combining my hobby of dance, my love for dance, which is also a hobby I guess, with making YouTube videos, and it turned into Dancer Reacts to insert song or insert video title. So now I'm here, and I'm here reacting to one of my favorite groups, the Boyz, with their comeback The Real Ride. I heard a couple seconds of this teaser. We're going back to like Bloom Bloom days, or like Right Here days, and Right Here is one of my favorite The Boyz songs, if not my favorite The Boyz song like ever. So I'm so excited. Let's go. I don't want to stall anymore. Let's go man, let's go. This is so... Kevin rapping? This is so much to take in all at once. Shut up, air conditioner. Of course, you can't ever do something. They can't ever do something as easy as that move without doing something there with their formations. Sonu singing and Kevin rapping? What world are we in right now? Ever since his rap in Kiss Me If You Can, Jacob has been coming for me. Was that Center Hawkneon? I could not tell. We love Center Q. We love Center Q. I love this song. Whoa. And Yu's vocals are so underrated, y'all. Stan Yu's vocals. Also, I love this aesthetic. Also, Songyeon. Okay, Eric. So satisfying, as always. You can't just attack me to my biceps, right? And I think they just brought it back to the This is like if I'll Call Free had an older brother, it would be this song. No, yeah. Their key point dance would be this though. That would be their key point dance, wouldn't it? Like Dobby, you would like, I'm not even surprised that might be their key point dance, because this is the Boyz. They're talented, yes, but also they're so strange in a certain way. They're just so weird. Sometimes they scare me. Anyway, this is one of the kinds of videos when you need to take a moment after you watch it to process it before you speak. Otherwise, you're just gonna stumble over your words. I have a lot of things to say about the dance, obviously. That's why I'm here, and that's why you're here watching me talk about dance. Without further ado, let's jump into initial rating or initial thoughts. So what stood right out to me right off the bat was the fact that I was kind of right. This is very much like Right Here. If you haven't heard that song, which you probably haven't because it's earlier, like before like Reveal, before all of that, before the Stealer, even before Giddy Up, I think. Either right before or right after. But Right Here is very retro. It had this vibe, like very much so. It had this vibe, and it was just crazy. The dance is insane, as always with the Boyz. And this feels like the grown-up, more mature version of Right Here, if Right Here was a person. This is like they experienced puberty and now they are, and now Right Here is Thrill Ride. Like, if you've heard the song and you've seen the choreography, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah. I don't know why I really like the song. It's just so catchy and fun, and it does kind of remind me, or at least the music video reminds me of Alcohol Free. Also, I triple bias in this group. There's a bug on my wall. I triple bias in this group because I just can't decide. I triple bias Kevin, Sonu, and Haknyeon. My first bias was Kevin, I can tell you that for sure. My second was Haknyeon, and then my third was Sonu. Sonu just jumped up out of nowhere. I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know why, but he did. And they were just attacking me one by one, like one right after the other, and I was like, what? And Sonu started the song too. I was like, what? I was not ready. And then Kevin started rapping. I was like, I'm not ready. I wasn't ready. Am I ever ready? Moving on to song rating. I want to speed this up because I want to talk about the dance because holy crap. I really like this song. It's probably gonna be one of my favorites right now, like at the moment. I don't think of all time. Even Right Here is not one of my favorite songs of all time. That honor has been going to very few K-pop songs, honestly, even though I mostly listen to K-pop nowadays. But again, I'm gonna say that this song, it really reminds me of Right Here, and Right Here is one of my favorite The Boyz songs, as I keep saying over and over, so hopefully you get it by now. Also, I feel like in their songs, even though there's a lot of members, their voices are also unique, that you can tell when like one person is singing versus someone else, you know what I mean? And it's so distinct. So yeah, I just really like the Boyz' like vocal color, I guess people say vocal color, right? I really like it. It's very, to me, very third gen. I don't say second gen, because second gen I feel like their voices are like more rich, but I feel like third gen, I don't know, third gen is like, I don't know how to explain third gen, but I feel like the Boyz is very third gen of fourth, like very third gen of them to be, right? I feel like, I don't know why. And then usually at the end of these song ratings, I give the song a rating out of 10, and most of the time it goes above 10. The highest I've given is like infinity out of 10. I freaking love this song. I'm going to be listening to it non-stop. Oh my god, I love this freaking song. Now, the thing you're literally all here for, considering you probably clicked based off the title of this video, I'm going to talk about the dance. So, honestly, something you might have seen, because the TikTok has been reaching a lot of people. Recently, I made a TikTok about K-pop groups that are very good at dancing with no dance experience prior to being a group. And the Boyz is the reason why I have to make a part 2 of that video. Because if you've ever seen the Boyz dance, as I said when I finished the reaction, scary, yeah. I don't know how they do it. As a dancer, I don't know how they do it. And the same can be said, the same meaning like, I don't know how they do it, it can be said for groups like 17. And you probably know 17. And when it comes to dance, they don't mess around. They are so, I don't know how to pronounce this word, I hardly use this word, acutely aware, I guess, of their space. Keep in mind, everything I'm gonna say here also relates to the Boyz, because that's the comparison I'm trying to make here. 17 and the Boyz, because their numbers are so large, they have to have a very acute understanding of where they are in space, in their own space, and the space of the other members, so that way no one's doing their motions too big or no one's doing their motions too small. They're all matching up. They're so aware. I feel like you have to be super aware to dance in a group larger than like, say, like 8. honestly, in groups larger than 7, you need to be aware of that anyway. In any group, but as the number of the group as the number of the members in the dance group gets smaller, or in the choreography gets smaller, it's easier to sync up and it's easier to have an understanding of where you need to be in the formation, what you need to do in relation to the other members. It's easier the smaller the numbers get, and on the reverse side of that, it's harder as the numbers get larger. So do I really need to say more? Yeah, I do, because that's why you're here. The Boyz is a group where if you were to watch them for the first time, like watch them as a group, maybe not watch like fan cams, but just like watch them as a group, honestly, to the untrained eye, you probably would not be able to tell who the main dancer was, because they all are so, I feel like their level of understanding of each other is so on the same level that you just can't tell who the main dancer is. I think it's Juyeon. I promise I'm Adobe. Sometimes if you're new here, I have a terrible memory, like a terrible memory. I know these things, I just forget them. But yeah, anyway, like honestly, if you were to watch them, you could assume that anyone was the main dancer here, because they're crazy. They're so aware, they're so mindful of like everything, like their sync. And also something I want to talk about, I guess as a segue, is that they're very mindful of their presence. I feel like the Boyz are known for dance, considering they have a large number, but I feel like they're not as well known for their presence, because they're outshone by groups such as ATEEZ with incredible stage presence. Because again, I feel like that's what ATEEZ is partly known for, is their stage presence. But I feel like as far as presence goes, the Boyz should be known as well, because even though there's such a large group, each of them has like their own specific vibe and their own specific, like I would even dare to say, aesthetic. And when they dance, or when they perform even, it's so clear. And I feel like that lended itself to the reason why I couldn't choose one bias or even two, because they all are so unique, and it's just so appealing, because even though they're all so unique, when they come together, it blends seamlessly. It's seamless. And again, I'm going to say that in a number as large as 11, it was 12 with Wall, I'm so sorry, in a group as large as 11, it is very hard to even synchronize your motions, let alone synchronize the little details of said motions. The Boyz they do that, and they do so much more, and I could talk about, honestly, their dancing for hours, but you wouldn't like that. So yeah, that brings me to the end of the dance rating. Oh, also I forgot to say, they included some easy dance moves in here, but of course they couldn't leave us without some kind of like high energy ending of the piece, and that was at the last chorus. And the song is already so high energy, it gives me like pains to like even imagine doing that choreography. This dance is very high energy, and it's a different high energy from, say, the Stealer, which is also high energy, but it's in a more powerful way. This is high energy in a very positive, happy, bright way, and in a lot of ways that can be harder to execute than something like the Stealer or Reveal. So yeah, in terms of actual numeration, infinity out of 10 for this dance. They make it look effortless, so easy. They make it look so easy, and it's not, and I know this, but they're just legendary, okay? Stan the Boyz if you're not already, please. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any thoughts about what I said in this video, or just about this music video in general, or about the dance, especially if you have questions about the dance, please drop them down below. I would love to answer your guys' questions about dance, because I like dance, so yeah. Also, if you guys like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because by doing so, you give me a lot of support as a content creator. We are 5 subscribers away from 600. From 600 subscribers. I just hit 500 not 6 months ago. But yeah, thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot. And if you want to connect with me on other social media platforms, my links are down below as well. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and please make sure to check out the Boyz' comeback with their song Thrill Ride. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye bye.